Welcome to Inside New York.
That's a great question. Thank you.
Hi, this is Shaka Khan, and you're watching Inside New York.
And this year's Tony Awards is the biggest night on Broadway.
And I'm on Inside New York.
She's back. We've got RAIN Pryor in New York.
Yes.
For one night only.
One night only at the Jewish Heritage Museum in Battery Park, down by the water, 7 p.m.
I was going to say, do you want to do a little clip?
I know. I almost didn't make it tonight because I saw a sale. And being a good black Jewish girl, I'm not about to pass it by. Right?
And a little quick excerpt from your show.
From my solo show?
Yes.
Well, it's like the night Obama, my grandmother, my Jewish grandmother, the night Obama became president, she said, you know, she was like, I'm so happy for your people.
I love it.
So,
You will love this show if you haven't seen it yet.
Go
or
see
even,
it.
And
Yes.
we're talking about fried chicken
And
latkes.
latkes.
Yes.
Right? Doesn't it make you hungry? It makes me hungry. I want to eat it now.
And I skipped
Yes.
lunch so that we could do this, you know, because
Perfect.
Rain is in here just for a couple of days, and
Yes.
she really has been so kind to just hop over here in the very cold weather, as you can see.
Right?
But she's looking like it's a spring
It's a
day.
spring
Right,
day, you know.
exactly.
I try, but yet I'm like, oh.
Right, yes.
Turn into an ice cube. But it's okay.
And the last time she was in the
Yes.
studio, you were actually debuting.
That's right. I was debuting the world's premiere at the National Black Theater in Harlem, Barbara Ann Tears Theater, yep.
In New
And
York,
In
yes.
New York, yeah. That was a great experience for me, and it allowed me to now be able to do this, and there's talk of it going to Broadway.
Oh, but of course.
Yeah, oh, but of course. And so, you know, it's exciting. This is an exciting time, and to do I love doing one-offs, especially, like, I just think it's kind of fun, so I'm really excited and looking forward to it. Yeah.
And for those people who don't know anything about the show,
So this isn't your typical one-person show. This isn't mea culpa. This isn't like pour me a drink. This is like talking about growing up in the late 60s, 70s, and 80s during a racially turbulent time in our American history. And yes, it follows my life, but it follows my life as a black Jewish girl. And there's humor. It's like I combined cabaret meets theater meets stand-up comedy into one platform.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think my stomach just growled. See, because I'm thinking of fried chicken and latkes.
was that yours or mine?
See, there
Okay,
you
we
have
can
it.
definitely run and eat some fried chicken afterwards. But having said that, I must say, I first saw this show at the National Black Theater Festival, and everybody said, you got to go and see it. You've made some changes
Yes.
from the first
Absolutely.
production.
Well, I had
which
the
you-
wonderful Camilla Forbes, who also was assistant director for Raisin in the Sun, and also I think helped with The Wiz that was on TV, The Wiz Live, you know, with Kenny Leon. And so to have her presence and to help me shape and make it into now, which is this piece that's ready for the above. Do you know what I mean? Was such an honor to work with a woman like that. And to have, you know, to have the National Black Theater behind you and to turn it, I'm happy. I'm really pleased with where it's come from over the last 14 years of it growing, you know, into this piece. So it's an exciting time.
And in the special that we're doing on you,
Yes.
which we are going to rebroadcast
Yay!
in March
Yay.
for Women's Month. I'm glad that
Wonderful.
we could get you in here for
I'm
Black
so
History
glad.
Month.
Yes, yes.
Because obviously the show is so relevant.
I love that we're going from Black History Month to Women's
Women's
Month.
Month.
I feel celebrated all over.
Exactly.
You know?
And
Right.
so I was thinking, you know, for those people who are just going to hear about this over the weekend,
Right.
that might miss, I'm just so, you know, concerned.
But look, if they miss the show, they can come April 8th. I'm
Okay.
performing in Philadelphia doing my Divorce Dangerous and Divalicious, my jazz blues show. So they're going to get a taste. If you miss Fried Chicken and Latkes, come see Divorce Dangerous and Divalicious at the Raz Room in Philadelphia on April 8th. So things are happening. They're going. I'm in the process, too, of selling a TV show. So that, that's supposed to hopefully go on air in the fall. And yeah.
Okay. Well, I was telling you should have your own political show or something. Or, certainly a talk show. A lot is going on, know, and you've incorporated that in your work. I don't know if it's going to change and evolve a little bit more since the last time, you produced it.
It might change a little bit because, we have a very racially and religiously charged political platforms going on right now, so of course that enters my show.
There's so much to speak of,
Yes.
And you talked, I know, and included President Obama being the first black in the White House, and and all of the flack that he's gotten.
Absolutely.
Not only as being an African American, but also being one of mixed racial heritage, which you speak to.
It was that I would say 2016 was such an interesting year. As I was doing my show, the Rachel Dolezal thing happened. Then as I ended the show, we got into this, new political arena. And then you had the things Trump was saying about immigration and what he said about, President Obama walking like a black man. And then you have, so you have all this stuff that's starting to surface and bubble up to the top. And for me as an artist and what my show deals with, it's an exciting time. Like it's an exciting time as an activist. It's an exciting time as an artist and a creative writer to be able to kind of forge ahead and hit home on issues and make them relevant. Plus the Oscar situation,
I wanted you to speak too because I was like,
you have that whole thing, and I have such. Being a mixed woman, so to me, people go, okay, yes, if you ask me if I'm a mixed woman, I'm going to say I'm a mixed woman. It's not like I walk around with a sign that says I'm a mixed, woman. I also don't walk around with a sign that says I'm Jewish. I don't walk around with a sign saying I'm Ifa and I want to be a priestess one day. Like, I don't do that, but those are all parts of me of who I am. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
And I honor them.
Absolutely.
And I honor them. The show is a look at race from a different perspective, and I guarantee you're going to leave the theater going, I'm in control, and I can change the world in which I live in.
And the first time I ever discovered a black hair salon, it was called Oh My Nappy Hair. It was, right next to Oh My Nappy Talent Agency. I should have known from the title not to walk in, but instead I did. And the hairstylist was like, ooh, yeah, you got something between hair, yeah. It ain't straight, but it ain't kinky. You have got to be mixed with someone, girl. What you got? You got some Caucasian in you? Well, some black? No, some woo!